So, hey folks, I'm Taj. So, today we are talking about a company brain. So, basically, whenever we need to solve a problem, we need to go through a bunch of documents of a company or a business to understand the problem and get the solution out of it. So, it's a lot of manual work. So, there is something called as RAG, which with the use of that you can directly ask the AI about any question related to your company or a business. So AI on behalf of you will go through the documents and get you the relevant answer from that. So that's why we are calling this as a brain of the company or brain of the business. So let's see in action how it works. Basically, first you are going to give all your documents, all your company documents to the AI so that it first break those documents into chunks and store it in the database. So we are not directly giving it to AI. We are first storing the data inside the database in in chunks. So using the vector database. So first we're gonna give the document over here. As you can see, you can give the document. I'm giving the implementation plan of one of the feature that needs to go to the product. So I'm giving that implementation plan to the database. I'm inserting it into the database. As you can see, the data gets inserted into the database. So now that database is now connected to the AI. So whenever we go, we ask any details about the document. Basically, I want to understand the implementation plan mentioned for version 1. Okay. So as you can see here, first it is going through the database, getting the data from that, and then answering it. So the implementation plan for version 1 of Meta Ads Expert Intent Parsing System is to proceed incrementally after each addition to the system. So this data is getting retrieved from our database. So I will ask more details. Get me more details on features that are being shipped in this version. So let's see. So the AI agent will go through the document again and got the result for us. So you can see the list of features, list of acceptance criteria, everything is being retrieved from the documents. So let's build this step by step. So first we will start with inserting the data. So we will get the forms node, n8n forms. Here we got this forms node. So authentication, no authentication, forms title, file, upload the file, add form element, field name, and file type, element type will be file. So this node is responsible for taking the input. So whenever we execute the workflow, this pop-up will come stating that upload the file. When we click on choose file, and we can upload the file from here. So once the files get uh, uploaded from the user interface, it needs to get stored in the vector database. So we will pick a simple vector store, add documents to the vector store. We will name it as insert and create a new vector key. So here we go. So we added this node. This node will be responsible for inserting the data into the database. So we need to add something called as embeddings. So this embeddings, so this will help us to store the data in the low dense form. So basically it's a tool to store the data. So you don't need to much worry about that. And now we will add this default data loader which loads the data. Simple. So now we are uploading the data through this workflow. Now let's create our AI agent which will access the data and save, which will access the data. So we'll start by chat trigger node. With this node we can trigger the chat, and we will add AI agent node, and we will add the model which will be the brain. OpenAI chat model. And for the memory we will add simple memory so that our AI agent remembers our conversations. So we will give the vector store to our AI agent as well. Simple vector store. As of now, and we will attach the same embedding to our AI agent. So as you can see, we have uploaded the document that's stored in the database. Now we will use the AI and ask the AI to go through the document and get the data for us from the document. So here we go, we will ask get the details of version that is mentioned in the document. Could you please provide the document and the relevant information? As you can see here, for some reason it was not able to access our vector DB. So let's troubleshoot it. Let's check the embeddings. Everything looks good. Let's try again. Let's add this ID as file, and let's upload the document again and check. So let's upload the document again. So our document got uploaded. So now let's try to retrieve the document. Get me the details of version 1. So as you can see here, it first referred the database, it read our document and got the exact details from the document instead of hallucinating. So this is what RAG agent is, and this is how you can create a company brain or a business brain and reduce a lot of manual work. So I will add this JSON template in the description. You can download from there.